have to start putting the what that's called, uh notification up when I go live because I ain't been live in so long. Who is that? I don't know. I need to look and see who that is. Because I ain't been live in so long, y'all probably like, oh, she ain't going live no more. I'm gonna start back to going live. Cause I haven't been doing nothing. And it's springtime. So I'm gonna get back in the garden. It's time for me to plant my sunflowers and my vegetables. Who's that? Hey, love your hair color is cute. Thank you. Is it Oshun Kinishabaz? Thank you. This is not the color I was going for. Like I was going for a darker purple. And it actually said purple on the dye. But this is what I got. So this is it. And I mean, I'm not really tripping, but I wanted purple, like purple, purple. And every time I try to get purple, it looks more pink or burgundy than it does purple. I'm going to try the blue. It's this like turquoise kind of blue color. I'm going to try that, but I don't know how that's going to work if I put it on top of this pink. Or, well, magenta or burgundy or whatever. I don't know how that blue is going to work if I put it on top of this. But actually, I don't care because, like I told my husband, if I dye it a color and it turn out a color that I don't like, I just have him cut it all off and I just start all over again. I'm at that point in my life where I really don't care. I just do not care about hair. Hair is like the least of my concerns right now. I think after you get to a certain age, you just don't trip off of stuff that you used to trip off of when you were younger. Because I will cut all this shit off and throw on a wig if I have to. Because I don't care. And I got a ton of wigs. I hope I don't break this thing. Is that how you open it? We have to have water guns on standby because uh, we have a crazy cat. And she be doing all kind of shit. And she don't, yeah, that's how you put the water in there. She don't like water, like most cats. She don't like water. So I was saying I am gonna start back to uh coming live. I might start back to doing some readings. I don't know. I have to pick a specific day that I just want to do readings on. I might start back to doing that. I don't know. I got to see how I feel. But it is springtime, and I am going to be back out in the garden planting my stuff that I plant in the spring, like strawberries, tomatoes, peppers. Last year I had string beans and what else did I have? Lettuce. I think I'm gonna do the lettuce again because the lettuce came up thick. I think I'm gonna do the lettuce again. The string beans grew, but they didn't. It wasn't a lot of string beans, but I had a few. I didn't have enough to cook, but I had a few string beans. Maybe my pot wasn't big enough, or maybe I didn't plant enough of them. I don't know. That was the first time I ever did string beans. I need to probably look at a video of somebody else that planted string beans and see how they did it. Maybe my pot was too small, but oh, and my peppers didn't do well. Did I plant them from seed or did I buy? I think I bought a pepper plant. Now the plant is still alive. Like the plant survived the winter, but it didn't yield any peppers. So I don't know what was going on with that. The strawberry plant, I think it died. And I think the tomato plant died too. So this year, I don't want to do the cherry tomatoes. I want to do some bigger tomatoes and see how those work out. Um, the part of the Bay Area that we live in is very rare that we get like 90 and 100-degree temperatures. If we do, it only happens like maybe once in the summer. It don't get 100 degrees out here. We too close to the water. So the temperature stays um, pretty decent even in the hottest part of the year, which is August, September. So we got a little while to go before we get to the hot, hot part. So that's why I want to put everything in the ground now because the cold part is over. It's not gonna be, it ain't gonna be cold no more. Um, so it's time to start planting your seeds, whatever you're gonna plant. It's time to start putting it in the ground. So that's what I'm going to be doing, getting my garden together for the spring. Um, I would have been out there moving some stuff around today, but my sciatica is sciaticing. My back has really, 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 really been giving me problems. So my mother-in-law said that her cousin went to the doctor and they gave her a patch to for her back pain. So I'm gonna ask my doctor about that because I can't even stand up long enough to fry an egg. Like I was cooking my breakfast this morning and my back tightened up so bad. I was like, God damn, I can't even stand here long enough to cook my breakfast. So, you know, I can't be in the garden bending over and standing up and bending over and all that kind of stuff. I can't do that, especially not right now because my back is bothering me too much. I can sit down. I just can't be. What is that? I just can't be. I am so easily distracted. It's so much on my mother-in-law's refrigerator. It's so many things, and I don't know why. I got the audacity to be saying stuff, And I done added, every time we go out of town, I always get a refrigerator magnet and add to the refrigerator. But when anybody go out of town, they always get like a refrigerator magnet and add it to the chaos that is already on the refrigerator. He in there? Nope. Oh. And I had got distracted. I was like, what is that right there? Because we done been everywhere. Well, not just me and my husband, but my sister-in-law and her kids. Everybody adds to the refrigerator. We've been to Jamaica and Colorado, Monterey, Disneyland, Hawaii, all kind of places. So what y'all been up to? That's about it. Other than my back and this tooth that I'm waiting to get a phone call to see what they're gonna do. If they're gonna do a root canal, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do a root canal and fix this tooth because it caused me to have inflammation in my sinus. So me and this tooth been going through it. I'm going to a dental school because my insurance. Dental insurance is a scam because even though you have dental insurance, it's still only gonna cover. It don't cover all of the root canal, and the root canal is with the insurance. The root canal is $780 with the insurance. That don't even make sense. It makes absolutely no sense. So I'm going to a dental school, and these are students under, so they're students who have finished the practical part of their classes. Now the hands-on part is them dealing with patients. And so they're, of course, under a teacher who is already a dentist. So you go to the dental school, you see a student is assigned to you, and then there is the attending who is, walking around telling them what to do. So they take your x-rays and all of your information, and then they give that to the attending. The attending looks at it, and then they come up with a plan on how to treat you. And then they take your insurance, but it's much cheaper than what it would be if you go to like a regular um, dentist. So I'm waiting for them to. They already took all my X-rays and stuff, so I'm just waiting for them to call me back and tell me the plan and you know what they gonna do? So that's basically what's been going on. Nothing else has been going on interesting. That's why I ain't really been doing no videos because we haven't really been doing anything. I think next month. Well, next month is my husband's birthday, and I guess we probably will end up going out of town for his birthday. Probably going somewhere. I don't know, LA or something. Or we may go somewhere here in the Bay Area. Who knows? But we're going to do something. Has anybody seen this hot sauce? My husband just be ordering shit off the internet. This the hot sauce. Let me see what the name of this stuff is. Extinction Entity hot sauce. It's black. It's not red like most hot sauce. It's real dark. And it's got a really pungent odor. It's supposed to be one of the hottest hot sauces. It's made with pepper X, which is supposed to be one of the hottest peppers that it is. It says this contains trace levels of pepper X, a substance known to trigger extreme thermal distortion across multiple timelines. I wonder what pepper do Dave's Hot use on their chicken. This made by the PS5 people. It is hot. I did try it. I tried a little bit of it. It is hot. And it's not that tastes good hot. It's that it's that damn. You know, it's that kind of hot where it's not even it don't taste I don't know. It just be burning. But I want to try that Dave's hot chicken. It's a new one just opened up not too far from where we live. And I want to try that. Cause usually if I like dip hot stuff in ranch, it's not as bad. But I'm just gonna, just try it. Just get like one piece or something. Just so I can at least say, oh yeah, I've been to Dave's. I tried they hot chicken. Cause it's a new it's a new restaurant not too far from us. Child, I've been sitting here watching Connection. I know she didn't change her channel name. I guess she's CC now or something. I don't know. She's somebody. She ain't Connection no more. I was sitting here watching her, and I'm like, honey, Connection did her big one when she sat up here and talked shit about me and Omooshun, because that child been suffering ever since. She been fighting roaches and bed bugs and the people upstairs from her cooking meth. I said, that's what your ass get. You sat up here and you talk cash money shit about me and Oshun, about my husband. My husband ain't never did nothing to connection. Talked about my husband, called my husband ugly, and talked about the house we live in and everything. And you sitting here fighting roaches and bed bugs and meth. If I was fighting roaches and bed bugs, I wouldn't be talking about nobody. I would be too busy trying to kill them roaches and bed bugs. I wouldn't be talking shit about nobody. I remember when we had this ant infestation where it seemed like every ant that lived in California tried to come in our house. I ain't had time to deal with nobody. The only thing we was trying to do was get rid of them ants. And you got roaches and bed bugs? Is that clock working? Oh, I don't think so. You got roaches and bed bugs, girl. And you got the, is it? No. And you got the audacity to be talking about me? But people on social media will do stuff like that. You can say anything on social media. You can say anything. And if it sound good, it sound interesting, people be on it. They be on it. I could be on here really acting crazy, but I don't want to. Like, I legit could be on here flossing on her ass, but I don't want to do that. It's not even worth it. What is that right there? Pictures. I'm not gonna get up. I said, well, let me at least come in and tell everybody I'm still alive. Because they like, she don't never do no videos no more. Nope. I am going to start though. Because it is really too nice. I say we've been having some really nice days. Like, it's been in the 80s. It's been super nice. I could be outside. I want to get another one of them little blow up couches. I had one, but mine got a kind of hole in it, I think. I want to give me another little, like, blow up couch so I can, like, blow my little couch up and put it in my backyard. I know my husband, we had our little blow up tent back there. I can have my little tent and get up in my little tent, me and Gizmo, bring my blanket and my pillow out there and get up in my little tent, and we could be out there chilling, me and him. I might do that. I might tell my husband to set the tent up. All we gotta do is get some sandbags so the wind won't be blowing it. But it hasn't been windy the past couple of days. It's been pretty warm. It's been warm. I think it's like in the 70s. That's what it feel like today. I think it was in the 80s yesterday. I wonder what pizza was that my husband just cooked. I ain't really like it. I didn't tell him, but I didn't really like it. It had too much tomatoes. It had like cut up tomatoes or something. I don't know. I didn't like that. And I want to know what it was so we don't get that one again. I don't even know who bought that. I think it came from, I think my sister bought it from Trader Joe's. I'm going to ask him, where did that pizza come from? I just had some coffee. It was good. You know how you sometimes you make your coffee at home and it really do be good? Like I wanted some Starbucks. I wanted a frozen, I mean a caramel frappuccino, but my husband made some coffee, some just regular coffee, and it was good. That coffee was hella good. And it ain't no more. If I want some more, I'm gonna have to make it. We don't have no bananas. Oh, he said he was gonna go to the store. So when he goes to the store, I'm gonna tell him to get some bananas. And I don't know why I done had a taste for some sardines with some crystal hot sauce and some crackers. So I told him to give me a can of sardines. And I want to make a nice salad and have my little sardines on the side. Don't that sound country? I love sardines though. I love me some sardines with some crystal hot sauce. That's gonna be my dinner tonight when I get ready to eat. I had a slice of pizza for lunch. So I want a salad. A salad with some cucumber, avocado, tomato, some olives would be nice. Some black olives, uh, some red onions. What else? And that Olive Garden dressing, or the vinegar. I think we got vinaigrette. I think we got some ranch in there too. I don't think we got any black olives. You know what olives be good? The olives stuffed with garlic. Those are the bomb. I love them. Good for your blood pressure too. I love me a good olive stuffed with garlic. I'm gonna have to go to the store tomorrow and get some groceries. I want some stew. I want a roast and throw that in the oven. I mean, throw that in the crock pot. Hey, Purple Moon, throw me a roast in the crock pot with some potatoes, corn, peas, carrots, and what I use is the a packet of a packet of onion soup, a packet of that au jus. You know what that is? That au jus stuff, and a packet of brown gravy. I put all that in the pot, in the crock pot, and I put my meat in there and let it cook for a while before I throw my vegetables in there, because it don't take long for them to get done. And if you let them cook with the meat, they're gonna be mushy. So you let that meat cook for a couple of hours by itself, and then you throw them vegetables off in there. And you talking about some good eating. Oh, and a stick of butter. You throw that in there. That's some good eating. You hear me? It's seasoned. Then you can put your onions and bell pepper and celery. Put the Trinity in there, cause that don't do nothing but just make it better. You gonna always put the Trinity in there. Your onion, your bell pepper, and your celery. Cut that up and put that in there and let that cook with the meat. Yeah, you can have some rice or mashed potatoes on the side. I like rice sometimes. But it's got potatoes in it. I put potatoes in mine. I cut up the potatoes and put them in there, but I still be putting it over rice. And if you want to get greedy, cook you a pan of cornbread. You gonna eat that and go to sleep. I usually like to make it when it's cold though. It's kind of warm for stew, but I still been having a taste for it. Cook you a pan of cornbread. Ooh, you gonna be eating good. And get you a nice piece of stew meat. Get you a nice roast. So it'll be, it's real meaty. I like mine meaty. I like a lot of meat in mine. And I like the gravy to be kind of thick. I don't like it real watery. That's why you put that pack of gravy mix in there. It'll thicken it up a little bit. It's good. It is so good. I might cook that this weekend. Cause I just put the meat on and just let it cook until it starts to and then when the meat starts to get tender, that's when I throw the vegetables in there. I let that meat just cook down by itself. And once it get tender, I check on it, and once it start to get tender, then I throw them potatoes and carrots and uh, corn and whatever vegetables you like. Throw them off in there because it don't take them as long to cook. Because the longest thing is gonna be the potatoes, but you gonna chop them up. They just gotta get fork tender. They ain't gonna take forever. But let that meat cook till it get nice and tender and it's just falling apart. Then put them vegetables in there. Ooh, your house gonna be smelling good too. That crock pot gonna have that house. That house gonna be smelling good. Everybody gonna be waiting on that. And then you cook that cornbread and melt you some butter. And when you take that cornbread out the oven, pour that melted butter and then drizzle some honey on top of that corn. See, that's why I'm fat. That's why we fat. Because I'm a cook. Who is Beth? Who is Beth? That white girl that had the dog, that white girl that had the dog cleaning a dog thing. Is that who that was? Cause I ain't really go at it with that many people. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That nasty ass. She was feeding them homeless people in her kitchen was nasty and yeah. And then she wanted to get, is that the one that got stupid and tried to put my home address out on the internet? Tried to dox me? That's the one that tried to dox me? Yeah. My husband was like, bitch, I wish you would. Oh, honey, she'd had a nice surprise if she showed up here. Who was the preacher guy? Who was that? She'd had a nice surprise if she showed up here. A gay man? I don't know who that is. She came to our house talking crazy. I love this water gun. I'm gonna tear my husband up this summer. I'm shooting it in the sink. I'm not just shooting water all over the house. I gotta get another one of these. I wonder why he only bought one. I wonder where did that even come from? Probably Walmart. How you only bought one water gun though? What were we thinking? What gay man? He was one of my oh, was it that subscriber that got mad at me that time? Little crazy gay boy. He was one of my subscribers and he got mad at me. I don't even remember what he got mad at me for. And then he did the same thing. He wanted to try to dox me. He was like threatening, he was sending me threatening, um, no, a black guy. I don't know who that is. He was fighting with me. Damn, how many people was I fighting with? I was fighting with that many people. What? He was fighting with me? I don't even remember. That shows how much I really be like thinking about these. I don't be thinking about these damn people. Like, oh, uh, I know who you talking about. He still be on the what was his name? What was his name? I know who you talking about. I know who you talking about, but I can't think of his name though. I know who you talking about. He still be on here preaching. He still be on here preaching. I just don't watch his channel no more. I don't watch none of them people. Mr. Wilson? Is it Wilson? Something like that. I think it's Wilson. Oh, since I was Pretty Princess? Yeah. Jay Wilson. I think he still be on here preaching. I ain't checked his channel in hella long. I haven't looked. But the last time I looked, he was still preaching. I'm gonna have to go check his channel and see what's going on. Yeah, they used to always be on there arguing and fighting and shit. Bunch of crazy ass people. I can't fight every day. Now, every now and then is cool. Like every now and then I get a hair up my butt and be like, oh, I remember when Connection was talking shit about me. Let me go mess with her. But I can't do that every day. Every day? No. That would get on my nerves. And Jay Wilson, yeah, he stayed calling me a witch. Jay Wilson, and it was a whole clique of them. All they did was fight every single solitary, and they probably still doing that shit to this day. He stayed calling me a witch. And I was like, all right then. If that's what you want me to be, that's what I'll be. But one night, I did go on his channel and was like, you gonna stop calling me a witch. Shit. I ain't no damn witch. Uh, just because you don't understand something don't mean that you just gonna call me a witch, because I'm not a witch. And he was like, all right, I'm gonna leave you alone. And I said, okay, I'm gonna leave you alone. And then soon as I got off of his live, he started talking shit again. I was like, this motherfucker ain't gonna act right. I'm gonna start back to doing, not, I don't want to call them classes, but I am gonna start back to doing my teachings though, because I haven't been doing nothing. I'm gonna see if I can get my god sister to. I gotta teach her how to use the damn internet though, because she's not internet savvy. But I'm gonna see if I can get her. I might have to go back to, what was that program that I used to use? I might have to go back to that because I want to see if I can get her to come on and I ask her some questions. Hi, Omi Keys, the Oracle. Um, I want to go. I want to see if she'll come on because she is a. Who is she a priest of? Uh, the female version of Obatala, Oshala. She is a female Obatala. So I'm gonna see if I can get her. And I think she's been a priest for 20 something years. And it's not too many female Obatalas. Obatala is usually a male, but she is the female version. So I want to see if she'll come on and talk about what that's like and some of the stuff that she can, whatever she can talk about. I'll see if she can talk about that. Thank you. It's time for me to get my hair cut because my husband said he gonna cut it like every other week. So I think it's been like 2 weeks. So it's about time for me to get a haircut. Because I'm keeping it short, not I'm not gonna let it grow back out. I think the older you get, the less you wanna. Heck yeah, he probably in there playing video games now. No, he getting ready for work. He probably getting ready to go to work. But yeah, he still be playing. That's his thing. He ain't gonna stop playing them games. But he don't be playing like, he don't be playing with other people. He don't play online with other people. He's not that type. He like to play by himself. I want to start playing with other people. Like I want to start. My son always be trying to get me to be on there playing Grand Theft Auto because he love Grand Theft Auto. Plus, he want me to get on Twitch. So that's my next uh, project is to at least start playing the game enough where I know how to play it and I can get on Twitch and play on there. I do want to start playing Grand Theft Auto because Grand Theft Auto do look fun. So I want to start playing that. And that's about it. But we ain't been, like really doing nothing. We just been going around to, like, if I find a new restaurant or a new coffee shop, and the last thing I need to be doing is eating because, child, I got on a scale. I hadn't. My scale had the battery had died, so my husband had took the scale out of our bathroom, fixed it, and put it in the guest bathroom. I don't know why he did that. But anyway, I hadn't been weighing myself. And I said, you know what? Let me find this damn scale. Child, I got on this scale. And when I tell you that number, like to scare the daylights out of me, I ain't been this big in 8 years because I had lost. We had went vegan, and I lost like 45 pounds. 45 pounds. Now I done went back to where I was. I'm at the weight I was before we went vegan. I'm like, shit, I need to go vegan again and lose all this damn weight. No, I got to stop eating. I got to stop drinking sodas and eating fast food. That's that's my that's my two bad things. Sodas and fast food. I gotta cut them out. If I'm gonna drink a soda, it's gonna have to be diet. Or I'm gonna just have to drink like, flavored sparkling water. Because I will drink a Sprite every day. That shit adds up. It definitely adds up. And they should have never invented DoorDash. They should have never invented that shit. Because I would get on my phone, McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, every day. Every day. They should have never invented that shit. And I know it's good for people who, maybe have mobility issues or don't have a car and they can't get there. But for people like me, I used to do the chlorophyll because I used to have a friend and she did all of that stuff. And she used to give me some. I love Taco Bell too. It's just sugar. Sugar is the main thing. Sugar and, junk. Because I consider McDonald's and Taco Bell and fast food, that's junk. That's junk food. That's my thing. That's my whole thing. If I give that up, I'll be skinny. I ain't never been to the happy hour at Taco Bell. The Taco Bell that I consider fancy is the one with the bar, the cantina. And they got a new one at Pier 39 in San Francisco. Because they only have one in Pacifica. It's on the beach. And it has a full bar. At first, they were just serving slushies with alcohol. I don't know what kind of alcohol was in the slushies. And they would fix that behind the counter. But now they have a full bar at the cantina. I don't know about the one in Pier 39. I'm pretty sure if that one in Pacifica has a full bar, the one in San Francisco does. So we haven't been to the one in San Francisco yet. I want to go to that one and see, is it as nice? But see, the one in Pacifica is right on the beach. Like you can walk out of Taco Bell and be in the sand. It's on the ocean. The one in Pier 39 is ocean front, but not beachfront. Because Pier 39, you can walk out and, see the ocean, but that's not beachfront. But that Taco Bell in Pacifica, but that's like about 45 minutes away from us. Yeah, but even the Taco Bell by our house has happy hour, but it's soda. They don't have a liquor license. They just, you could get drinks for like $1 or something. Yeah, I'm gonna start coming back live. I'm gonna start coming back. I'm gonna try to get on the schedule. And I don't know why I haven't been doing it. I don't be doing shit else. I haven't been doing nothing. My lazy self sitting around. I haven't even been crocheting. And I've been promising my husband this Raider hat for the longest. I made one for my sister, and I promised I was gonna make him one, and I haven't even started that damn hat. Uh, we did used to have a good time back then because there used to be a lot of us, and we be talking. That's when I was, I was more consistent. But things were different then. Like I was in my apartment. We were in our apartment. We still staying with my mother and father-in-law. And when you stand with somebody else, you just don't do all of the things that you would do if you was in your own house. Because I don't have my altars and stuff set up here. So, it's a little different. I said I was gonna set up something outside. I was gonna set up me a little outside thing. But like they Christian. So I have to kind of be careful what I put out because I don't want them to be like, what is this? You know, when you living with Christians, you kind of have to, I don't say conform, because I am a Christian also. That's, of course, my foundation is Christianity. But, you don't want to offend other people or, do something that makes spook somebody else because this ain't my house, you know. So, but we're going to work around some things because I do want to get back into um, teaching. At least talking about the Orishas and because more people, it seems like more people, well, of course, Beyonce got a whole lot of y'all into the Orishas when you found out she was. What kind of pissed me off though is how they treated Beyonce's mama in this whole gumbo thing. I have seen people online talking about Beyonce's mama is a witch and she probably put something in the gumbo and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, why they calling Tina a witch? Because Miss Tina ain't never even came out and said that she practiced Lukumi or Santeria or nothing. She has never worn any of the colors or anything. And just because Beyonce is practicing or Beyonce is a child of Oshun does not mean that Tina is practicing. She don't have to be practicing. So why she gotta be a witch? And why is people calling her a witch? Then had the woman's gumbo shut down, call the Department of Health on her. I mean, now, from what I heard, the Department of Health said that she wasn't storing the gumbo at the temperature that, she was supposed to. Now, that is serious because, gumbo spoils quick. And that seafood will make you sick. They say a lot of people say that's why they only cook gumbo during the cold parts of the year because it spoils so easy. And so I guess she wasn't keeping the gumbo in containers, in food grade containers, like she wasn't like transporting the gumbo in the right containers and she wasn't cooling the gumbo down the way it was supposed to, and she got a couple of dings from the health department. But people, saying stuff like she a witch and she putting stuff in the gumbo and she out here trying to hurt people and I would never eat from a witch. And but you go to McDonald's and Taco Bell and Mexican restaurants, probably half the Mexican restaurants that you go to, the people in there are probably Santeria practitioners or Lukumi. Because a lot of Mexican Americans practice Lukumi, but you eat their food. You don't know who you eating behind. You don't know who back there in the kitchen. You don't know what religion they practice. And they tried their best to get that woman stuff shut down. Talking about, why is she even selling gumbo? Her daughter is rich. Her daughter is rich. She want her own money. She don't want to live off of Beyonce and Jay-Z. She wants her own business. It looks like Tina has always been an entrepreneur. She used to do hair. She used to have a beauty shop. So it looks like, she's always had an entrepreneurial spirit. And if she felt like her gumbo was good and she wanted to sell gumbo at the rodeo, why can't she do that? Just because her daughter is rich don't mean she don't want to make her own money. Like if I was rich, I could still see my mother wanting to sell her pound cakes because that was her thing. She made really good pound cakes. Like my mama could have been really out here making money selling them pound cakes if she wanted to. Like I could see her doing that. And she, she has the money, she has the capital to be able to start this little business because you got to pay to rent a booth at the rodeo. So you got to pay for your little area, and then you got to pay for all your materials. And if it's a food truck, you got to buy the truck. So you got to have money for that. And that's something to keep Tina busy. Maybe Tina, don't want to just sit at home and not do nothing. Her grandkids are in schools. It's not like she taking care of them. She just got a divorce, so she don't have a husband. She probably live alone, and she wanted something to do. So this little gumbo business was like, okay, I can pour all of my attention onto this. And she probably thought, okay, I'm Mama Tina, the beehive is going to get behind me. And then she had a bunch of idiots trying to get her shut down. And I'm like, where the beehive at? Why they didn't come and
Chase.
Okay, well, you just go.
Can you order it? I mean, if you can. Or you just want me to call you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You leaving now?
Yeah. He's
Well,
still in the
Okay.
He's still in the room.
Okay.
Okay.
What time you gonna call?
Probably about 8, 7, between 7:30 and 8.
God damn, I'll be dead by then.
You got
I
pizza
didn't
here.
like that. What pizza was that?
You got some of that. Um,
I cooked that lasagna. Where that pizza come from? Trader Joe's?
this is what Felicia bought.
She bought that from Trader Joe's, I bet. Yeah, I don't know. It had too much tomatoes on it.
You too picky. Picky, picky. Picky, picky, picky.
Okay, don't let that phone fall out your side pocket.
Whoa.
What is that in your pocket at the bottom? On the other side? What is that?
The book.
Oh, that's a book.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Don't let Nala crazy ass out. He going to work. Um, what was I saying? I hate Woody. He just distracted me. Um, she at home by herself. She just got a divorce. So she looked for. Oh, I said, where's the beehive? Why the beehive didn't come and say, leave Mama Tina ass alone? They just let people come and jump on Mama Tina. I really thought the beehive was gonna show up and go down to the rodeo and buy all of that gumbo. But no, they talking shit about her, talking about, oh, it's only 5 shrimp in here. It's $25. I was like, y'all, y'all ain't never happy. God, oh. I really did not think that they was gonna do Mama Tina like that. And I don't think she thought it either. I really think she was like, you know um, how much love they showed Beyonce. I really think Tina was like, oh yeah, this they gonna buy this gumbo. And they got out there and showed their ass with that woman. They showed their ass. If I was Beyonce, I'd have came online and cussed all y'all asses out by my mama. But I know she ain't like that. That ain't her. You know, like that would have really been out of character for Beyonce to come out and be like, y'all ignorant motherfuckers better leave my mama alone. But that probably would have been me. Y'all ain't gonna be out here clowning my mama. Shit. Stupid, ignorant asses. I would, ooh, child. I'd have been hot as fish grease. I should fix me a piece of that um, salmon. My husband fixed a piece for my mother-in-law. I should fix a piece for myself. Talking about he ain't gonna go to the grocery store till like 8 o'clock tonight. 8 o'clock tonight? I ain't gonna want no damn salad at no 8 o'clock at night. Boy, I don't know. I'm about to go take me a nap. I'm finna go get Gizmo. He in the other room. I'm finna go get Gizmo. He done already been outside and done ran around and peed and pooped. I'm gonna go get him and we gonna lay down and I'm gonna take me a nap. And then I'm gonna get up and fix me some dinner. I got some kind of lasagna, a frozen lasagna. I ain't never tried this. My sister-in-law bought it. It's some kind of beef. Let me get it. I'll show it to y'all. Beef and short rib lasagna. I ain't never had that. So you put it in the microwave for 8 minutes. Beef and short rib lasagna. It looked good. Look like it's got a lot of cheese on it. I got some extra cheese. So I hate getting up on these stools. It's so damn high to fit this bar. The stool hella high. Um, so I'm probably gonna cook that for dinner. But my husband's supposed to bring the salad. I want a salad to go with it, but he said he can't take his lunch until 8 o'clock. So I don't know. I don't know. I might wait. I might wait for him to come. And I might not. I might just go on and eat the lasagna, and then when he come with the salad, eat a little bit of salad. Or I might wait. Who knows? Depend on how I feel after I wake up. If I wake up hungry, because I'm not like really hungry right now. And usually if I take a nap, I'm only gonna sleep for like an hour. Y'all be taking long naps. If I lay down, like if I lay down now, and I know I'm not gonna go to sleep right away, but when I do go to sleep, I never nap longer than 2 hours. Usually, if I take a nap, it's only like an hour and a half, somewhere around there. I never take a nap and just sleep for 2 or 3 hours. Like my husband, if he lay down and take a nap, he gonna be asleep a good 2.5, 3 hours. I can't take a nap like that. I never. A nap is a nap. You know, an hour and a half, and then I wake up. And then after I wake up, I gotta get up. So when I get up, if I'm hungry, I need to call my niece and see did she go to work, and she could bring me a frappuccino or whatever. because she work at Dutch Bros. She be bringing me drinks. And I don't eat that shit. That's why I'm fat now. Drinking them damn frappuccinos and frappalulus and blue lemonades and all that shit. I don't care. YOLO! Hey, if something makes you happy, you know what? Don't deprive yourself. I'm not saying do it every day, but don't deprive yourself. Have some of the things that you enjoy in life. And I always say do shit in moderation. And I think sometimes I go over moderation. It don't be moderation for me. I be like doing shit every day instead of doing it in moderation. I do the shit every day, and that's where I be getting messed up at. So I haven't had one in a while. I haven't had a frappuccino in a week. And I haven't had anything from Dutch Bros in about 2 or 3 weeks. So that's good. It's not like I'm calling her every day, bring me something, bring me something. But I'm probably going to tell her to bring me something caramel, blended caramel, something of another. I don't know. She'll bring me something and put it in the refrigerator for me. It's good having relatives. It is not because she used to work at my pizza and I'd be like, girl, bring that pizza. You know, it's not good. I'm glad I don't have any like nieces or nephews that work at like Krispy Kreme or Crumble Cookie. Crumble Cookie, because I would be messed up if somebody in my family worked at Crumble. I would be toe up. Do you hear me? I'd probably be diabetic. Tomorrow I gotta go have my blood work done because every so often they have to check my A1C. I'm not diabetic, but I was pre-diabetic. So I have to have my A1C checked like every 3 or 4 months to make sure that I'm not diabetic. But if somebody in my family work at Crumble Cookie, I know I would probably be diabetic because I would want to try all of the cookies. But the last we do good in this house though. The last time we got Crumble Cookies, them cookies, and I had got all of them. What is it, like 5 cookies for the week? Something like that. But I had tried them all. I had bought the whole box of cookies. And them cookies lasted like 2 days. You know, we were just like cutting, everybody was just cutting like a little piece off of each cookie to taste it. Nobody was, big back enough to eat a whole crumble cookie. Who is eating a whole crumble cookie? Like, god damn. You can eat that much sugar? Um, and them cookies was in that box for like 2 days. I had to end up putting the box in the refrigerator. So we not greedy, but if somebody in the family worked there, it would be bad. So I'm glad she just work at Dutch Bros. I was like, why you couldn't work at Starbucks though? Why you couldn't go to Starbucks? Because Starbucks is my favorite. But if she worked at Starbucks, I probably would call her too often. Bring me a frappuccino. Bring me a frappuccino. Bring me a frappuccino. I'm finna text her as soon as I get off here and be like, you at work. Bring me one of them. You know, bring me a coffee. I still haven't got mine. I told my husband for my birthday this year, I want the blue Tiffany heart to go on top of this heart. Because the blue Tiffany heart is small and you put it on the same. It's just cute. It's cutesy. It's like Tiffany. I think they have a little blue one and a little pink one, but I want the Tiffany blue. And that'll be it for my Tiffany collection because I got the necklace and the bracelet. I just don't wear I just don't wear my bracelet often because the little heart thing be like, hitting up against stuff and it's got scratches and it'll get like scratches on it from just from wear and tear. But people say you can take it and get the scratches buffed out. But I don't want scratches on mine. So I don't even wear it that often. I'm gonna start wearing it though. Because I'm like, I died for that bracelet. And I don't even wear it. Like, what sense do it make for you to have jewelry and have purses and have all this stuff and you don't use it? I want to give me a Coach bag too. I want a Coach bag and I need a new wallet, a little small. I want like a little small wallet, a cute little small wallet. And I still want all my Juicy Couture stuff. I still cannot find. I really. This is the only reason why I really want to lose weight because I cannot find the Juicy Couture sweatsuit in my size. The biggest one I've seen was a large, and I can't fit a large. I need an extra large. I might need a 2X, but I haven't seen any plus size. So, and I seen a girl the other day at the store, and she had the Juicy Couture jacket, and I almost snatched it off her ass. Give me that jacket. And I still been looking for the fuzzy Juicy Couture purse. I'm back on my Juicy Couture. I want like my whole bedroom to be pink and black Juicy Couture. Everything pink and black Juicy Couture. So that's my like goal for the year is to start collecting um Juicy Couture items. I'm gonna have to start going to like Home Goods and TJ Maxx and Ross and DD's to see, to try to find like Juicy Couture. I got a real cute Juicy Couture blanket, And I got some juicy sheets, but I don't like them. I want some different sheets. And I got a pillow. But I want some, some like decor items, like pictures or, something to hang on the wall. I want something real cute that says Juicy Couture Bedroom. So I'm going to start going to Home Goods and looking around because that's how I want to change up my bedroom. But I do want a Juicy Couture purse and wallet and Coach purse. I think Gizmo mad. I know he hear me talking. And when he can hear me and he can't see me, he get mad. Especially because he know my husband and left. He know he gone. And he hear me out here talking. And he in the room. He gonna get mad and start barking after a while. So how long we been on here, y'all? 86 minutes. So I'm gonna get off here. I might come back tomorrow. If I come back tomorrow, it's probably gonna be around the same time, maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock. I'm gonna see if I'll post it on the the wall, whatever that's called. Just check that, and you'll see if I'm coming, cause I'll post it on there. So thank you guys for showing up today. Hopefully we can get back into a regular rhythm or get on a regular schedule. And I will see you guys later. Thank you for coming. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.